Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with us, one big family. Thank you for your loving support, all your beautiful comments, your suggestions, your opinions. And I would like to invite you to come and join us, the beautiful queens of my private crochet group. You're more than welcome to come, be a member as long as you have a profile. You could also follow me on my crochet page on Facebook, of course, we're talking about, and Instagram or TikTok, or if you're stuck on a pattern, you could always message me faster, either through the page or my group or Instagram message or TikTok message, and I can help you out. If you haven't subscribed, for the newcomers, I hope you do so. I hope you enjoy the channel and become a member of the family with us. By hitting that subscription, you know everything is free. We work hard every day to put out these beautiful patterns for you guys. We don't ask of anything in return except thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Share if you can. Sharing is caring. And bring your friends and family along. Okay, so for most of the time I use a 4-ply 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal threads. They're called Ladybug. They're 100 grams a ball, 4-ply, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3. Aunt Lydia number 3 is a little bit thicker, so obviously your patterns become bigger. The colors don't go by name here, they go by number. Let's say this canary yellow is number 15. This purple, because of course there's so many different purples, right? Number 38. So for the most part, I use a 2.75 hook, a small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. People, please, I know sometimes I'm in my bubble and I'm a fast crocheter, and I seem to forget that I am recording, and some of you are way much slower than I am. And I sincerely apologize for that. I mean, I get beat up from that all the time, like in most of my videos, I believe. I try my best, and I'm still working very hard on it to slow down for you guys. For those reasons, I say, you know, you could always slow down the video. I know sometimes it's a little bit tricky, sometimes even slowing down. Some of you are a little bit slower. It's hard even slowing down for you guys, and I do apologize for that. But what can I say? I do have this problem of fast crocheting. I think everything in my life is just fast. Everything runs fast. You know, I'm always on the go. But I am trying very hard to slow it down. I think I've improved quite a bit, or at least I'm trying my best. There's no need for really rude comments on that. Whatever doesn't fit you, move on to the next one. Sometimes certain patterns are not made for us, including myself. You can't just, you know, beat up the creator, whoever she is or he is, just because it's not working out for you. There's much worse things in life than treating people rudely. Please, like, be kind. People really work hard to get these things out there. And sometimes, you know, like I said, you know, we get on our bubbles, we make mistakes, we crochet fast, and some get bored because it's too slow. I mean, you know, it is what it is. So I thank you for being patient with me on that. For those that, you know, most of you are patient with it. There's still a few here and there that are quite unpolite and very rude and very demanding and very, I need this and I want that, instead of hello and excuse me and may I or can I please and thank you. I mean, politeness goes a long way. This type of education doesn't come from school. It comes from your crib. So I owe you nothing, or any other creator does not owe you anything. So don't demand and force things out of us, because that's not happening. What is going to happen is, for that type of rudeness, you will be definitely blocked from the channel. And that's what's going on at this point, blocking the rudeness out of my life and out of the channel and everybody else's life here as a member of the channel, okay, or in the group. Same issue, okay? We have zero tolerance for that. We're here as mothers of earth. Men are providers, women are mothers. they teach, they're patient, they're caring, they're loving. So please be kind. Kindness goes a long way. Okay? We're going to get started, everybody. And thank you so much for your patience and for your loving support, like I've mentioned, and for your beautiful comments. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, everyone. So we're going to learn today how to make these beautiful flowers. I believe that I have a very old video on this flower or similar. I'm not sure, but it's right from the beginning when I started the channel, and I don't think it's clearly enough. So we're going to redo it to clear it up. It's beautiful. I love it, and it's applicable on any pattern that you want to use. And so we're going to learn how to create that today. These flowers I am creating, I don't know how many it's going to take, but I'm sure it's going to take at least 19 or 20. This is going to be similar to the last doily that I did with the crocodile stitch. It will have a different centerpiece. Of course, this was an order that I gotten. One of my friends saw the last doily and showed her mother, and she wanted red and white. Funny enough, our beautiful Lila is creating it at the moment, I believe, red and white. But this will have a different centerpiece than the last doily, okay? I'll be using the 2.75 hook, small one to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. And of course, it will take the granny square. So I'll show you how to make the flower, and also you can use it like this and glue it onto any pattern you're using. Or you can add the granny square. Just doing the green and leaving out the white as I go. I complete it all in one shot without keep cutting the thread down. These are 8mm beads, so you gotta make sure that when you're buying them, your hole in the center is big enough for the thread, because sometimes it could be an 8mm, but the hole is too small, so you gotta be careful on that. I'm creating a bunch of them. It will take at least 19 to 21 for sure. With the other one, I had done a different flower with the last, so it took way much more. It took 26 because it's smaller. This is bigger, so it takes less. Of course, there's more stitching onto this flower than it was into the last one. Okay, so we're going to get started. These are 4-ply 100% cotton thread, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton. Your flower will be bigger, your pattern will be bigger if you're using Aunt Lydia number 3. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is that magic circle. Make like an X on your 2 fingers. And I'm going to come in that circle and bring that thread in. And then secure it with a slip stitch so it doesn't go anywhere. I'm going to come back in again, and I'm going to do a single and 2 chain. This is my first double crochet. Inside of this magic circle, I will have 16 double crochets altogether. That's included with my first single and 2 chains. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. 16 double crochets. I've done my 16 double crochets. I'm going to pull this string to the front. I want it in there so I can hook my bead after instead of pulling with the hook to the front, okay? So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain for my double crochet. 1, 2, 3 for space. I'm coming back into the same stitch and creating a V like that. Chain 2. Skipping 1, going into the next one. Create that V again. Double crochet, 1, 2, 3 chain. Coming back in the same stitch and doing a double crochet. So you're supposed to have 8 of these V's total around your little circle here. 2 chain space. Skip a space into the next one. Double crochet, 1, 2, 3 chain, coming back in the same stitch and create another V. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So I've created my 8th V, chain 2. I'm going to come into 1, 2 on my 3rd one, with slip stitch. Okay, so now you're supposed to have 8 V's in there. Coming inside my first V with a single and 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. We're going to do 8 double crochets in the center here of the same space. Okay, and then we're going to work our way down. So we have 8, 6, and then our way up 6. We'll have a single in between where we jumped that double crochet. So I have my first double crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double crochet. Always on the top where we have the 3 chains will be 8. Now I'm going to work coming down. So bend your pattern, it makes it easier, and we're going to do 6. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So face it front. Where we had skipped that 1 double crochet, we're going to go in and do a single, okay? Just to hook it on there. So I've done my single where we've had that skipped double crochet. Now we got to work on that one going up, which is this one here. So I'm going to hook in, bend it, and work 6 going up. 6 double crochets. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Turn to the front. Where we have the 3 chains, we're going to do the 8 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is, she wants to use it for Christmas on her table, so it's just perfect. You could also use gold beads if you want. Make it more like Christmassy. So coming down, so I bent my pattern coming down on that double crochet. So I have my first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So on the double crochet going up, it's 6. On the one coming down, it's 6. So we had skipped that double crochet there. I'm just going to do a single and then work my way up on the double crochet again with 6 double crochet. So I've got my first one in there. I bend my pattern, makes it easier. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Face forward, come inside of your 3 chain and do your 8 double crochet. So now it's just a constant repeat. That's how simple it is, and it makes a beautiful flower. Okay, so I got to make sure how many I have here. So I have 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now you're going to work your way down. Then you're going to hook the single. So you're going to do 6 double crochets, your single, and 6 double crochets up. continue with the 8 on the 3 chain. I'll meet you at the end. Of course, it's all crumpled up from bending, but once you finish, you fix it and it becomes really pretty. Okay? Okay, everyone. So finished doing my last 6 going up. I'm going to come on my first one here on the 2nd chain. Remember, I did a same 1, 2 chain and slip stitch. I'm just going to go through another one here with a slip stitch and cut my thread a little bit longer so I can tuck in the back and tie it a few knots here and there just to make sure that nothing comes apart. So I'm just going to bring that thread down. In between the loops back here. And then I'm going to close that magic circle nice and tight so I can fit my bead in. Once I have my bead in, so I'm going to line it like this across and come from the back, and you see where it's centered more or less across from each other, and bring that string to the back. I want to make sure that it's not crooked, so it's not quite across. Okay, we'll try that again. Okay, that looks more like it. Then I'll just bring it down. And I'm going to come right across from it. Bring that string in. And I'm going to make a knot by pulling that string in between. So this way I'm sure that my bead is not going to fall out. And then just go around a few times, make another knot if you have to. And you're sure that nothing is going to come apart and you got a great finish to your pattern. So pretty much your flower is done. Of course, you'd be fixing it afterwards once it's already glued to the pattern or whatever you're using it for. So we're going to come in with the green for people that are learning the granny square. I'm going to use the multicolored green. I'm going to do the slip stitch knot. Now, remember we had those 2 chains that we did to go in between these petals, right? So come right in where you have the 2 chain separation from the petals. I want to hide this little thread as I go. So I'm just going to pull it here. So I'm going to do my first corner with the shell. So I did a single and 2 chain. I'm going to come back in that 2 chain, same stitch, right in there with another 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet to form my first corner. So now I have my shell. Another thing you can do is your normal leaves like 5 chains, 8 chain and 5 chain, and then do a 2 chain space or 1 chain space going to the next one, 5 chain, 8 chain and 5 chain. Makes nice little leaves. Okay, I'm going to do 1 chain space coming back in between, again, we have those 2 chain space. And here we're going to create 3 double crochets only. Okay, 1 chain. If you have the need to do 2 chain space, go ahead. You don't want to tighten your pattern too much. So 1 chain, and creating my second corner, 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet in the same stitch. That's where we have the 2 chain space in between the paddles. Okay, 1 chain into the next one, and create your 3 double crochet. So we have one side of the corner formed. So I've done my 3 double crochets, 1 chain again, creating the 3rd corner. So I'm coming in that 2 chain space, and creating my 3rd corner with 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. Now, most probably with my pattern that I'm going to use, that I'm going to create, I still have to do the tutorial on it, probably going to have to do 2 rows of the green. I'm not sure yet, but most probably. So you might want to stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed, then do so. It's free, people. You know that. Newcomers, thank you for being here. And 1 chain space, and go into your last corner, right? Then I'll show you in the back what it looks like. So I'm just creating the last corner, which is the 4th corner, with the shell, 1 chain, and coming in my last space here with the 3 double crochets, 1 chain, and now I'm going to hook it on my 2nd chain that I did from when I started. And I'm just going to cut my thread a little bit longer. Pull the slip stitch through, and then tuck in your loose ends. I'm not going to tuck in nothing because I think I need to do 2 rows of this green. Not sure, but at least I'll leave a little bit of thread so I can tie in if I need to. So now you see you have your corners created and your 3 in the center. Okay, all 4 corners. So very simple, very easy. Thank you for being here. This was a quick video, and stay tuned for the centerpiece. It's going to look stunning for Christmas or Thanksgiving, whatever, or any time of the year, but this is more like Christmas vibe, right? So I'll see you in the next tutorial, people. Take care of yourselves and each other. God bless. Bye-bye.